I'll wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back on the final play on the Just Good Network. Gotta love the weekend. Or nah. Just love it. We're getting back into Laker talk. Let's talk about Kobe Bryant. Won 5 championships with LA. The ultimate Laker. Really a debate with him, Magic, Kareem. There's a lot of them, actually. Who could be the best Laker of all time? Sean, we know you're a Kobe guy. That's your favorite player, am I correct?
Favorite athlete.
Yep, your favorite athlete. Okay. Is Kobe happy about this move of LeBron James coming to the Lakers? Like a realistic note. Do you think he's actually embracing it on the low? Is he pissed?
Right.
What's going on?
I think he's okay with it. Like he tweeted, welcome to the Laker family. And, of course, Kobe's been the best player, I think, on that team really for like the last 15 years, since Shaq left, even though I'm still on the all-time, I put Kobe in front of Shaq. But the point is that, this is Kobe's town. Just like I was watching, Undisputed FS1 earlier. Skip Bayless will continue to say this is Kobe's town and this and that. So, I mean, it's his legacy, and when you bring another, I'll say, rival somewhat in LeBron James, because they've been the best 2 players in the NBA since LeBron's really entered the league. It's a little tough to, just sort of go ahead and just automatically accept him. And then when you get a LeBron James, at least now in this time of basketball, it's like it's a whole different team. It's like a whole different team coming in with the Lakers. Rajon Rondo, we never would have thought about getting Rajon Rondo years ago because he was a rival. He was with the Celtics. Lance Stevenson, JaVale McGee. It's a little different, I think, for us Lakers fans. But I mean, I think Kobe's okay with it because I think he has a mutual respect for LeBron. I'm sure he has. They're really good friends. So I think that's okay. I accept it too. So.
Okay.
I don't.
What do you think about this, Marquise?
I don't think Kobe Bryant has a problem with it. I think Kobe Bryant wants the Lakers to win, and Kobe Bryant knows the Lakers haven't been winning the last 5 years.
True that.
They've been stinking. So I think LeBron can come in and give the Lakers some stability. He's on his last little hoorah on his career. So I think the Lakers can definitely benefit from LeBron, and LeBron can benefit from the Lakers. So I don't think Kobe Bryant has a problem. I think if they win the championship in the next 2 to 3 years, I think Kobe Bryant would be ecstatic. So I don't think he has a problem with LeBron. I don't think they're going to have a beef or anything like that because of the game.
Okay. My turn, my take on this. I disagree with you guys.
What?
I think Kobe Bryant on the low is like, LeBron, what the hell are you doing in LA? You're going to come to my town, a town that I won 5 championships at, a town that I dominated, a town that me and Shaq did our thing, winning 3 championships. Should have really been like 5 of them if they stuck together.
Facts.
LeBron James and Kobe Bryant are technically rivals in a way.
Sort of.
Yeah, and let me say something about Kobe, which I respect about Kobe. Kobe Bryant, I'm not going to go with the GOAT thing, but I will say this about Kobe. He was the last guy who was a real competitor.
Yes.
Kobe wasn't friends with all his rivals or guys he's going against and stuff like that. LeBron James, kind of friendly guy. It was not knocking him for it, just a friendly guy.
Right.
I think on the low, Kobe Bryant's like, you know what? I don't want him here because in a way, in a lot of people's eyes, LeBron James is a bigger star than Kobe Bryant. So there's a little animosity there. The best thing that could happen to Kobe, and Kobe probably sees it, is you know what? I hope the Warriors keep winning. I hope LeBron James gets to the semifinals or the Western Conference Finals and they get swept. That's what Kobe hopes on the low. Kobe doesn't want this guy to come in and win championships. I mean, you got guys really out here thinking LeBron James, and I know I retweeted something and shared something on Facebook, but I thought it was a joke. LeBron James, the best Laker of all time. The best thing that could happen for Kobe Bryant is LeBron James continue what he was doing in the East, but this time the West. Lose. But again, not put any losses on that finals record, but put it on his Western Conference loss record. Kobe Bryant will be ecstatic when LeBron James and the Lakers fail. But which I hinted to before, if Kobe Bryant, if Kobe Bryant comes back as the coach, then it's a different discussion.
I think you're totally blowing this out of proportion. Kobe Bryant doesn't want the Lakers to lose. Why would he want the Lakers to lose?
Because LeBron James came on the scene.
What?
Because LeBron James is there. I don't think he likes LeBron James.
I will see if you would have a point if, let's just say, the LeBron and Kobe met up in the finals for multiple years, and they've been competitors versus each other for the ultimate prize. But these guys are from literally from LA to the side of the world. I don't think Kobe Bryant has a beef with LeBron because they never really was in a game to have beef about.
Let me say this real quickly. Let me get back to another reason why this is deeper than just the Kobe LeBron thing. Kyrie Irving, right?
Yeah.
His favorite player, Kobe Bryant. He takes a lot of advice from who? Kobe Bryant.
Mamba.
So who do you think was telling him in his ear about leaving to Cleveland?
Kyrie's dad. It wasn't Kobe.
It was not Kobe.
I'm telling you,
It
Kobe
was
had a
his
lot
dad.
to do with
his
it.
dad.
Because remember,
Fill his head up.
hold on 1 second.
It wasn't Kobe.
Kobe Bryant, he wanted to be an alpha guy, which he was an alpha, went on his own.
Right.
So that rubbed off on who? Kyrie Irving, when he's taking advice from not just his dad. Of course, your dad's going to have an influence, but you got to see a guy do it before. It's a copycat league. People want to see other people do it, and then, okay, I can implement myself after this. So he's looking to Kobe Bryant, like, hey, Kobe did it. Kobe left with Shaq. They broke up, and then he won. He was successful. So Kyrie Irving's thinking the same thing. And I guarantee you, on the low, he probably straight up asked him, do you think I can win without LeBron James? And Kobe Bryant was like, is that a question? You got to believe in yourself. Something along those lines. I'm telling you, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James.
Come to LA then. If that's the case.
Exactly.
Maybe he
Why
would've
did he
said,
come to LA?
Lonzo wasn't there yet.
Maybe a trade couldn't be put in place. I don't know how these GMs work. I don't know.
Kobe and Magic got a good connection.
Exactly.
But I know that nobody thought about that. Go ahead.
Their connection is so strong where I just don't see how you think that Kobe Bryant wants the Lakers, his franchise he's been with for 15, 20 years, to lose. I just don't see that. Kobe Bryant wants the Lakers to do great. They haven't been in the playoffs in like 5 years.
Yeah, but LeBron. But I'll
why
say
would
great
he
when
want them
LeBron
to-
got here.
Why would he not want them to win the finals?
There is no evidence that you could show me that him and LeBron James are friends.
But
He
there's
likes
no
LeBron
evidence.
James.
There's no evidence to show that Kobe doesn't want LeBron to win the finals.
But there's evidence that Kobe Bryant is not the friendliest of guys to competition.
Yeah,
Remember, what did Kobe say when he won his 5th ring? I got one more than who? Shaq. Exactly.
Of course, and of course the media, blew that up, and I'm not gonna say blew it out of proportion because we understand they had a beef and what happened. And last thing, just like you said, though, Marquise, and I agree with you anyway. You said, I guess LeBron, they don't have necessarily a beef and stuff, but because LeBron's stature and because of who he is, and he's probably the second or third best to come on your team. And I know I'm not trying to contradict what I'm saying because I don't think they necessarily have the beef, but it's like I can understand what Jance is saying because Kobe, he's not playing for the Lakers no more.
He's not.
And it's like it's been two or 3 years since he's retired. Even though let me just go and say this for Kobe fact, he had the season high in 2015, the most points, 60, 22 out of 50 when he dropped it. Just saying.
Versus Utah?
Versus Utah, last game of the year. Still, that was a cold year for Kobe.
That was crazy.
But all I'm saying is that, so now it's like, I've seen LeBron jerseys already in LA. I mean, they didn't even start the game already. I know, and he just signed, so all I'm saying for Kobe is like, I'm not playing. Of course, they going to remember me, but it's like, they don't give me the respect now as an all-time great, like, now you're putting him in the top 5. So now with LeBron's here, the face of the NBA for, like, since he's been in the league, to be honest, I can understand why he's upset. But I think he gives me respect to LeBron.
So let me ask you one question before we wrap this up. So if LeBron James win a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers, you honestly believe Kobe Bryant will have a problem with that?
I don't think he'll have a problem, but just like I think his competitive mindset and who he is, I think it was sort of this. I think he'll crawl under his skin just a little bit. Now, if he starts winning multiple, then Kobe might be like, hey, I mean, I've been practicing my jump shot and stuff, maybe I need to go in and be like, come off the bench.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
A smart move would be like, hey, let me go take my talents. Like Shaq was joking around. He's like, I might mess around, join Golden State.
Kobe Bryant
Kobe.
game film. He's happy. I feel like he's accomplished everything in the NBA, man. Like why would he even feel bitter or gripe about LeBron James winning championships?
I'm just saying, we have to move on now, but let's talk back and we'll reset. Let's talk about Kawhi Leonard. Will he become a Laker? It's the inevitable, okay? It's the inevitable for the Spurs. I understand what the Spurs are trying to do. They're trying to be like, why would we with the rival? The Lakers. We don't like the Lakers. We're going to play hardball, this, that, and the third. But at the same time, it's not the NFL. It is a players' league. Right. If you want to get up and go play in New York or Golden State or bad markets like Cleveland, I'm sorry, then you could go do that. You can play with who you want to play with. But Kawhi Leonard, I'm convinced 80% that he'll be a Laker in the next 2 months. But there's something I'm hearing. I'm hearing a little bit, and I'm starting to believe it a little bit, is Clippers talk.
Yeah.
That Kawhi Leonard maybe wants to have his own little team, and pairing up with a coach like Doc Rivers, who's a proven winner, I kind of like that idea. And now you get rid of the garbage, which I thought was DeAndre Jordan. No disrespect to him, but that was just a contract you don't need.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with the Clippers would be trade assets and stuff of that nature. I don't know what they're going to do with that or how that'll work out. But I do feel like Kawhi Leonard, the first choice would be LA just because LeBron is there.
Right.
Second choice, maybe the Clippers.
They said he don't want to play with LeBron.
Exactly.
So,
Do you guys believe that?
do I believe Kawhi Leonard is telling people he doesn't want to play with LeBron? No. I think that's just the media. So, I think LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard would be dynamic, and I think he knows that. If he doesn't get traded to the Lakers, I think he's going to the Lakers in the offseason. So,
Yeah.
there's no,
So you
why would
you
not?
want to get something for him, right?
But the Lakers know he's going to them, so they're not going to trade their best assets. That's what's holding the deal up. The Lakers already know that Kawhi Leonard is disgruntled. He's unhappy. So why would Magic Johnson trade Kuzma, Ingram, and Lonzo?
Exactly.
Or what's holding the deal up? The Spurs definitely probably 100%, 80%, 85% sure that they want Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma.
Josh Hart.
But maybe even Josh Hart to throw him in there. But the Lakers are not willing to give up Ingram and Kuzma because they know they have a sure thing in those two guys. Those two guys are going to have star potential written all over
Now,
them.
Marquise, let me ask you this. You think that the reason they don't want to give up Ingram and Kuzma is because they already know he's in the bag.
Yes.
It's in LA. And they don't fear the Clippers at all, even with these new reports coming out.
No. If you, listen, you have 1 year under your belt with LeBron James and all these young kids flourishing, and Kawhi Leonard seeing them in the playoffs, third seed. Let's say they get the third seed and they go to the Western Conference Finals, and Kawhi Leonard is at home with the San Antonio Spurs. You mean to tell me he's not going to be eager to come play with them 1 game away from going to the finals and winning it?
Honestly, I sort of disagree. I don't think it's in the bag of Kawhi. And again, I know it's the media, but most of the time the media is right. They're saying it's not that he doesn't want to play with LeBron, but he doesn't want to play second fiddle. And that's why I think the Clippers is a good talk because he doesn't care. He just wants to play in LA. He doesn't care if it's the Lakers or the Clippers. I think he prefers the Lakers. But I guess if he doesn't want to play second fiddle, you're going to automatically be the second option compared to, with LeBron James. And if he doesn't want that, then go to the Clippers. As a Lakers fan, yeah, I want him. I do, but because he's a great talent. But at the same time, and I'm saying God forbid, I really hope, because Kawhi hasn't almost played in 2 years, I hope it's not another Derrick Rose thing. And I know no one wants to hear that. Derrick Rose is still somewhat productive, but he hasn't played in 2 years. The doctors and things are saying he's cleared to play. And I understand maybe he's just disgruntled. He doesn't want to play. But if you're clear to play, you're not playing at all, and then you're saying you're still hurt. Maybe it could be something deeper. You know what I mean? Hopefully it's not nothing crazy like nerve damage or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor probably know that, but I don't. Again,
So you don't think he'll come back being the same player? Is that what you're saying?
I'm
Sean?
not saying I don't think that, but I want to lead up to it. I want to be so quick to trade 3 players for Kawhi Leonard just because you have rising stars. I think, after this season we'll see exactly how they, mesh with LeBron and stuff. But I want to be so quick to trade those 3 guys away for Kawhi. We don't know if he's going to be 100%. If he comes back and plays the opener, I got to see. You know what I mean? He hasn't played in almost 2 years, so I want to be so quick to trade away pieces that's been here, that's been healthy, and been productive with LeBron James, and just let me go off a 2016 season, right when he got hurt, and let's see how Kawhi is.
So how much of a shot do you think the Clippers have? To me, you sound like you're talking about 50, over 50%. That's what it sounds like. You're saying.
Honestly, I'm gonna say 50-50. I
Okay.
think it's on Kawhi because Kawhi wants to play in LA.
So you think he'll just walk there? Because I'm looking at the Clippers roster right now. Patrick Beverly, Avery Bradley, Sam Decker, Juwan Evans, Gallinari. This doesn't sound like anything worth trading for. Gortat. Tobias Harris, I kind of like him as a little piece. Wesley Johnson, just not a lot of.
Trading away.
I don't see it. I mean, I see what the Clippers are trying to do with this roster. They got. Ooh, that's a bad contract with Gallinari with $21 million. But I guess they're trying to free up a lot of cap space.
How many years?
Yeah, how many years?
Two years now?
I can't tell looking at it right now, but I feel what you're saying. If that's expiring, then that'd be good. So
I think the Clippers, they're more hungry to get Kawhi. I will say that. So if you're more hungry to get him, you're more likely to get him. But you have to think about it. If they do land Kawhi, he's going to have to give them 100% certainty that he's going to resign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the season, he only 1 year on his deal, so he has to resign with the team that trades him, or it'd be no point in trading for him. So the Clippers have more more to trade because you just run off the roster. They don't have anybody, so they're willing to give a budding superstar who's want to play in LA. So I think the Clippers, if they land Kawhi, they're gonna have to get him traded, or they're gonna have to give up a lot. And the Lakers are not willing to give up a lot because they know they can get him in the free agency.
Look, I'll just throw this in there real quick. And I know we're gonna talk about this topic a little later, but if Kawhi goes to the Clippers, hey, you don't think Melo would like to play for the Clippers too? Doc Rivers. Isn't Doc Rivers the GM over there as well? I know he's like.
He used to be. They finally took that power away from him.
They took that away.
And
He signed his son to like an astronomical contract.
Yeah, and then his son left too.
Yeah.
His son's
See,
going
that would have never happened too if he was still the GM.
I mean, I like Austin a lot. Don't get me wrong. He averaged 15 a game in the NBA. That's solid. But I just don't think
He's not a great player though.
He's not a great player. I don't think he would have got that money if his dad didn't give it to him.
Yeah, and speaking of great teams, let's go to the next subject. Are the Warriors ruining the NBA? I'll start with this one. Of course they're not ruining the NBA.
Right.
I tell people, and I had this conversation with a friend yesterday, when you're a general manager, when you're an executive, vice president, whatever you want to title yourself in management, operations, whatever, what is the name of the game? The name of the game is getting the best players in the cheapest you could get them at. Cheap.
Very cheap.
Cheap, saving money, expanding the franchise, winning, selling tickets. That's the point of it, keeping the players happy, keeping the chemistry right. So when DeMarcus Cousins calls, why not listen? The rich get richer.
You have to write that.
This is part of America, right? Big companies just get bigger. They buy out other companies. They get rid of the competition. The Warriors were just like this. Just in case Magic Johnson, LeBron James, and LA and all the Magic, because LA always finds itself being relevant all the time, which I love about LA. Just in case you guys had a plan up your sleeve, or you conduct a trade with Kawhi Leonard and finesse and get him without giving up some of your young assets, we're going to discourage you. We're going to bring in DeMarcus Cousins, who, yes, is still hurt. Some people have questions about the Achilles. I think he's going to come back and maybe not be as great, but you don't have to be as great on Golden State.
He's still going to average 20 a game.
Exactly.
It's going to be tough. I mean, he's still going to be able to score
It's
easy.
tough to say 20 because
Yeah,
you got
just
other
everybody's
Too many
up
mouths to
there.
feed.
But I mean, at the same time, just like you said, real quick, I mean, if he can come back healthy, it's almost like Isaiah Thomas in like the second half of the season, All-Star time, because you don't need DeMarcus Cousins.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
And that's why I say they're not ruining the NBA. This was a great move. It's just an insurance policy. You look at LeBron. Oh crap, he's coming to the West. You have to notice that. So what do? Okay, let's shore things up. We probably could beat them without DeMarcus Cousins, but
Right.
just in case some of these young guys, early 20s, get extremely good. Like you never know, Ingram might be a 25-point guy. He might be looking like Kobe next year.
Wait, Jansen, don't.
Looking like Kobe. I didn't say like.
That's even too much.
All right. I apologize, Kobe Bryant. But when Ingram breaks out, Kuzma, we saw what he could do.
KCP.
Lonzo,
Casey?
his dad is talking his head up. This might be a breakout year. That second year is key. So just in case